So what have you been up to, Lapras? I get to your backlog, nice. Yeah, this is like a good time for me to get through my backlog because right now, so far in the year 2025, there hasn't really been very many games that I'm interested in playing. I still need to play Legends Arceus. I have it, but it's like it's still in its packaging. If I want to play Arceus, then I feel like with that type of game, I have to spend like a lot of time throughout my day playing it in order to like keep up with what I'm doing. I have to force myself to be motivated. I've been seeing people complain about the way Zero looks, particularly the characters. And I don't know, I'm looking at the character designs, and I'm just thinking, like, this doesn't even look that bad. They're definitely better than the characters in Scarlet and Violet. Because I did not care about the designs of the main characters of Scarlet and Violet. You don't like the customization? Oh, can't! Wait, are they really taking away huge customization options in the new game? Oh, and Scarlet and Violet. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I had to remember what options there were. Kirikami. That's the DLC, right? I haven't played the DLC at all. Maybe I should because it's a new region, but that also means playing more Scarlet and Violet. In fact, I haven't even played any of the post-game yet. What? That's so dumb. Did y'all see how dumb that was? I literally jumped on her. How was that a hit? Come on! Oh, this one's dead. Pretty sure it was dead for a while. By just barely, but now I'm more confident that this run's dead. No, this is 101. It's 101 pace still. Hypnoshark did a funny haha Crash Team Racing Restless 101 glitch run. Had to get Oxide 2. I have no idea what any of this means. Sorry. He got it, and the run was only 2 minutes off world record. Oh, it's the final race? Oh, okay. I mean, being 2 minutes off of record is still pretty impressive in a no reset scenario. A lot of prominent members of the NSMB community know me really well with this game for like not resetting very much. What the f? Where the f did my jump go? I was expecting the fight to go wrong. Thank goodness it didn't. And because I don't reset this game very often, I'm able to like consistently get times that are very close to my PB, which isn't something that not very many runners can achieve in NSMB community. But a big part of that is because I don't go full YOLO on every single strat. I only YOLO something if I need to YOLO something. Yeah, a lot of people typically have really high standards for the very split of anything because, well, they just want to start off good. Which, I mean, I don't blame them. If you don't have a good first split, usually, that's typically like a very... It affects the morale of a runner if the first split, if the run does not start off very well, aka having a bad first split. But I also agree that I do not enjoy watching people who reset very heavily. Like, I was like that in the beginning of my speedrunning career when my mindset was really bad, but that's mainly because I didn't know any better at the time. Like, I was especially really bad with that with this game in the beginning. It depends on the game that I'm running. If I'm running this game, where like I've been running this game for 9 years, this is my 9th year running this game, I'm at the point where I don't need to practice as much in order to get the times that I can consistently get. If I'm just like firing a run, like what I'm doing right now, then I don't need to practice as much. Depending on the goal that you want to achieve, you don't need like a perfect beginning, like an absolutely amazing beginning. 101.22. Okay. Like, I was watching the 100% world record for Wind Waker HD, and Mr. Alberto went on a rant about people who reset very aggressively and why he too dislikes the aggressive reset mentality. And it made me relate Because like Mr. Alberto, he runs the Wind Waker HD. That's a very long game, unless you're running any percent. But even if any percent's really short, it's still very difficult. At most other categories that are not any percent in Wind Waker, they're all relatively long. Held a mess. What? Why is toilet a bad word? Come on, Automod. Why is toilet a bad word on Twitch? Oh, okay. All right, toilet is unbanned. All right, apparently it is on my ban list. All right, I unbanned toilet. But yeah, Mr. Alberto, he talks about like he barely resets at all, no matter how bad the run is for Wind Waker. And that's because like depending on the category that you're running for that game, like you just don't have enough time to reset if the run goes wrong at some point within the run itself. Like, especially if you're running 100%, a good 100% run in Wind Waker is like 5 hours. And so if the run dies at like, let's say you get bad RNG on the auction, right? Or sploosh kaboom. That's very far into the run. You don't have enough time to reset. Like, depending on the game that you're running, or the category for that matter, All Castle's my main category for this game. Right? That's an hour long. I typically stream between 2 and 3 hours. Right now I have hit the 2-hour mark, which means this is the last run of the day. I can maybe get away with 1 hour worth of resets before I am able to complete a run. And that's fine. It's really easy for me to fit in a run of All Castles within a stream session. But like if I was running 100% is really hard to grind because the first hour of the run is really difficult, and aggressively resetting requires me to have a lot of free time to run 100%. The reason I don't like resetting much is because I get to a point where if I'm resetting so much, then it negatively affects me for the session. Oh yeah, both Galaxy games, yep. Yeah, you gotta have a lot of free time if you're really gonna grind out Galaxy 1 or 2, because those games are like 3 hours long each. Like, you just don't have enough time to reset any of those games unless you stream full time or whatever. If you speedrun for a career, then maybe you do have time to reset. But even then, just sitting there for like several hours without like taking a break is not very good. And that's why, like, if I'm going to run a really long category that are like, I don't know, 2.5 hours or more, I gotta be mentally ready, because I have to expect that the run's gonna go bad, and I have to not let it get to me. Like, it was much easier for me to grind New Super Mario Bros. 2 100%. That's a 3-hour category. It was easier for me to grind it because I had a lot of free time at the time that I had world record. But now, like, since I work full time, and the best time for me to do 100%, at least if I were to grind it again, is on a weekend. Otherwise, if I was doing 100% on a weekday, where I only have so much time in my evening, then I only have time to do one like no reset, like without resetting anything at all. Well, yeah, there is a break in the credits, and then there's also a break in the one-up grinding section as well. But even then, you're still playing for 3+ hours, if you include the resets. I feel like more runners should like implement no resets. Maybe not no resets, but minimize resetting aggressively. It just feels like a waste of time to me. One time I was watching Gunner Maniac back when he was grinding yellow. He was out of contention to PB in yellow after getting cucked by Cans in Lieutenant Surge's gym. But he kept going, and then he got to Giovanni's gym, and somebody in the chat asked Gunner Maniac, why are you still going when you're like 40 seconds behind or whatever? And then I responded to the chatter, finishing non-PB runs is a good thing because it increases consistency. But then Gunner said that finishing non-PB runs is a waste of time if you practice correctly. And there's a part of that I can agree with, but at the same time, I feel like resetting a run when you know that you can't PB is even more of a waste of a time. That's how I see it. And this isn't even just Gunner Maniac that has this mindset of finishing non-PB runs is a waste of time. Because, like, I also see other Pokemon runners, they reset if they know that they're out of contention of PBing or world record. And I watch a lot of Pokemon streamers, and they have a pretty similar mindset, in my opinion.